Okay guys, hi and welcome to this live trailer reaction of the new Necromunda, gameplay trailer. It was released today, and as many of you know that are Warhammer fans, this is actually my most anticipated Warhammer game ever, well, at least for now, because it's, kind of my thing, FPS, interesting missions, cool graphics, it's not strategy, it's single player driven, so I'm all hyped about it. Now today I'm streaming with OBS for the first time. I kind of left the access split for now, so we'll see how that happens. If some technical weird things are going on, please excuse me guys. I'm gonna iron those things out as I go, because I never really used OBS for such things, and it didn't had some functions that I needed, but now it does, so we'll see how that goes. Hi, it's dear Clayton and of course Milkshake in the chat. And it's midnight here, guys, so I don't plan to, make things very slowly, but rather, faster. So let's see, the gameplay trailer and discuss. I hope that you can let me know if you can hear me good, all those things. Stream is cutting in and out. It looks like a perfect connection from my side. There's no technical difficulties of any kind. Well, Jordan, thank you very much. Hello to you too. Anybody else has any issues with the stream, guys? Except Milkshake? Yeah, because everything looks green, like literally green. You know how OBS shows if there's any problem, it should be red, but it's green. So yeah, there's that. Okay, I'm gonna wait for you a bit to let me know if there's issues or not, and I'm gonna continue on. Okay, great. Stream running smooth, sounds good. Oh, so Milkshake is probably from your end because there's no indication on my side, and it seems like Clayton's side too. Jordan maybe is gonna confirm as well. Okay guys, I don't want to keep anyone waiting, so let's try this thing and see what what this awesome trailer, hopefully awesome, is gonna bring. So let's see it. Oh boy. So yeah,
welcome to Necromunda, Hired Gun. Here on Necromunda, one of the myriad worlds in the Warhammer 40,000 universe, far off into the darkest future imaginable, you make your living as a bounty hunter. Chase targets, collect payment, upgrade your arsenal, and fight to survive. Hired Gun is a fast-paced, action-packed, wall-running, head-popping, throat-cutting, indie single-player first-person shooter.
Did he say indie?
Created by the small, passionate team of Warhammer enthusiasts at Strumon Studios. It will bring you pure, over-the-top action. Swathes of enemies, a high-powered arsenal, and all the tools you need to combine the two into an entertaining ballet of destruction.
It actually looks pretty amazing.
Across the rotting agri-farms, industrious chem labs, and ancient strongholds that scatter the Underhive, you will chase your targets as part of the larger, ever-evolving conflict on Necromunda.
The statues look amazing.
You're a bounty hunter, so pick your contracts and decide what's worth the money. Necromunda is a violent, brutal place. Nobody will go more than a few feet from their bunk without an assortment of firearms, blades, and ideally backup. You'll be wielding anything and everything from a signature power knife to grenade launchers and gravity weapons. With hordes of men, women, gangs, cultists, and much worse besides arrayed against you, you'll need every shot you can get.
It's very immersive and I'm not even playing.
When all else fails and the enemy is closing in, you'll find your trusty Cyber Mastiff equipped with his own set of customizable and upgradable augmetics, ready to tear any would-be attackers limb from limb.
That dog is gonna be brutal.
Plus,
Whoa.
he's a very good boy.
Yeah, very muscular good boy.
In your pursuit of bounties, you will find plenty of new weapons, items, and armor. Exploration and secret hunting is key to Hired Gun, and will reward you with chests packed with guns, cash, and other oddities. All loot can be sold for credits after a mission, meaning you keep the best and trade what's left for upgrades to yourself, your dog, and your guns. Necromunda Hired Gun is coming to PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, Xbox Series, Xbox One, and PC. June 1st.
Wow, well, that's less than a month now. Okay, guys, let's break it down. Let's discuss what's happening in the chat. Oh yeah, it looks very good. Well, it's an indie game because they can actually say that it's a AAA where when, you know, the studio is small, all those things, but it is made, at least by the look of it, as you know, not a not an indie game, and not at least what you can imagine as an indie game. It's pretty well done. It looks AAA. If it was another studio, it could have been, you know, might as well. So let's you know, go through the trailer and comment on some particular things that I've noticed. Okay. Oh damn it. I'm gonna get used to it, guys, don't worry. You know, with the software.
Welcome to Necromunda.
Okay, lower the volume so you can hear me better. Design wise, everything looks well as a hive city and all of that. I'm not so familiar in detail how a hive city should look, but I'm pretty sure that this is wow, spot on.
One of the myriad worlds in the Warhammer 40,000 universe, far off into the darkest future imaginable. You make your living as a bounty hunter.
The shooting looks very cool. And what is the most important thing in the game? I mean, in the shooting game, that's FPS, how the shooting feels. Because, you know, if you don't feel the impact from the bullets, you just lose any kind of immersement. Immersement, is that a word? Well, yeah, the immerse feeling that the game should give you. So gunplay is extremely important. I can never forget one of the Call of Duties. I don't know which one was it. Not the previous, not the previous. I mean, not 2 games ago, but maybe like 4 games ago, there was like more of a space Call of Duty, and that felt like shooting blanks. I can't stop thinking about that game because it felt super bad. So that's one of the Call of Duties I never finished. And it was extremely buggy at launch, and it didn't run well, it stuttered. Yeah. Okay. I can never forget that, really. It sucked so much. So, different variety of weapons. That's the other thing that's very important. You know, when you play Bioshock, for instance, or, well, not only Bioshock, but it's just the game that I am thinking about when I'm thinking gun variety. It's great there. So, I see that here as well. Gun variety is amazing.
Payment.
Wolfenstein 2.
Upgrade your arsenal.
As far as I remember. Okay, whoa, running, that's interesting. That's something that Call of Duty implemented after Titanfall. I mean, I can go with or without it.
Fight to survive.
It looks dynamic. It looks a bit like maybe Unreal Tournament, just a bit, you know, in terms of how, well, dynamic it is. It looks fast-paced. Also reminds me of Doom. Oh yeah, I just said it, and this point where the guy hit, yeah, and this with the chainsaw, with that highlighting of objects. That reminds me of Fallout.
Created by the small, passionate team of Warhammer enthusiasts.
Well, small passionate team, that sounds very good. I mean, if this literally it's made by the fans, for the fans, and considering that we don't actually have such a game for Warhammer, and fans really wanted it, I wanted it, Wow, I mean, this should be great.
At Strumon Studios.
That is when one of the best games are made, when the studio is small but talented people that are really passionate and they're free to do whatever they want and
It will
create,
bring you pure
uh, you know,
or
what
over-the-top
they
action.
envision. It looks so good. Oh, I totally forgot about Space Marine. Yeah, Space Marine, the best Warhammer game that I actually played from start to finish, and the one that has a true single player campaign, which is, the most important thing for me. Uh, Still playing Space Hulk, but it's kind of buggy at the moment, so I cannot continue it. But it's not the same. It's not the same type of a story-driven campaign that I'm looking for. So this kind of looks that although you're a bounty hunter, so it's not like super substance or something, or at least that's kind of how it looks like. That doesn't mean it's not gonna
Enemies,
be
a high
a cool
arsenal,
story to
and
to
all the
have.
tools you need to combine the two into an entertaining ballet of destruction.
Yeah, I'm just trying to focus on what's going on, but the effects, particle effects, as you can see, smoke like energy blast. This weapon is unique.
Across
What
the
the
rotting
heck was this guy? I'm not really sure. Let's see that
a high-powered
again.
arsenal, and all the tools you need to combine the two into an entertaining ballet of destruction.
Oh, it seems when you hit somebody, they drop the loot and then it's highlighted. But yeah, what the heck is that? I really don't know what is that. Is that a mutant? I'm not really sure.
Across the rotting
Fire
agri-farms,
effects also
industrious
look
chem labs,
amazing.
and ancient strongholds that scatter the underhive.
What the hell is this thing? Like, really, what is that? Just checking your comments real quick if I missed something, because this time the chat is a bit, yeah, I should just place it on the other screen. Huh? Yeah, that's kind of better. Okay.
You will chase your targets at
Oh, yeah, those statues. The statues are awesome. Like, look at these Astartes. Probably
you
won't see
will chase your
Astartes in
targets.
this game, but... Oh, those are Imperial Fists too? Yeah. Oh my gosh, that's so great. And they look very fortifying, literally. Oh yeah, dear Clayton, absolutely.
Targets as part of the larger, ever-evolving conflict on Necromunda. You're a bounty hunter, so pick your contracts and decide what's worth the money.
Okay, you get your contracts, but I have a question. That question is basically, I hope this has some kind of a structure where you do have like main missions and it's not like random, you know? I mean, to have some kind of a purpose and not just, oh, here are 10, just pick one. I don't know what the structure is gonna be,
Necromunda is a
but I just want to have a clear goal and a choice to some extent, but they have to make it compelling, you know what I mean?
violent,
Hopefully
brutal
you do
place.
know what I mean.
Nobody will go more than a few feet from their bunk without an assortment of firearms, blades, and ideally backup.
And that gameplay with the
You'll be
knife, the
wielding
melee
anything and
combat,
everything from a signature power knife.
still such an interesting weapons we see, you know, from the FPS. From the FPS. I mean, from not only
Firearms,
firearms, yeah, but
blades, and ideally back.
knives as well.
You'll be wielding anything and everything from a signature power knife to grenade launchers and gravity weapons.
Well, he said it. You're gonna wield a lot
With hordes of
of
men,
weapons.
women, gangs, cultists, and much worse.
Yeah, that is pretty cool shot. I loved it in the previous trailer
Women,
too.
gangs, cultists, and much.
Because just looks amazing, and she has some back gains. That back, you know, it's great. Um, yeah, exactly what I mean, dear
Worse
Clayton.
besides a raid against you. You'll need every shot you can get.
Wow.
When all else fails and the enemy is closing in, you'll find your trusty Cyber Mastiff equipped with his own set of customizable and upgradable augmetics, ready to tear any would-be attackers limb from limb.
That is cool with the Cyber Mastiff. I wonder if we get like in the beginning of the game or maybe later on we can buy him. Who knows?
Plus, he's a very good boy.
He's a very good boy.
In your pursuit of bounties, you will find plenty of new weapons, items, and armor. Exploration and...
Wow, that thing with the hook. I mean, that's kind of like from Doom, isn't it? From the new Doom. Okay, I'm gonna put the volume for me a bit higher, but only for me.
Secret hunting is key to hired gun, and will reward you with chests packed with guns, cash, and other oddities. All loot can be sold for credits after a mission, meaning you keep the best and trade what's left for upgrades to yourself, your dog,
That sounds very good. So the loot seems meaningful.
and your guns.
You just keep what you need, sell the rest, get more money, and so on. Buy something else maybe. Yeah, so we have less than a month, as I said. There's like too many games that I want to get in this coming month, which is not very good. I mean, basically the situation was from no games to too many games. Necromunda is kind of like, a must-have for me as Warhammer fan to stream it for you guys as well. I also have Days Gone, which I never played when I used to have PS4 Pro. Then we have, Assassin's Creed DLC. It's more like an expansion and it looks freaking amazing and kind of looks like something that's really worth it because I'm not usually buying these, but I missed the previous DLCs, from Origins and from Odyssey, so I kind of want to get that one. What else? There's one more thing that. Oh yeah, Chivalry Medieval Warfare 2. That is the most addictive online game that I ever played actually, and I played it for a few years, all the time, and I never do that. So Overwatch and Chivalry, you can say my most played ever multiplayer games. I have to pick and choose. I mean, what I'm going to do, but Necromunda is kind of a priority. Although Days Gone is too, although Chivalry is too, although Assassin's Creed is too. Yeah, I gotta see what to do here. But very promising, and I'm always happy when studios that are smaller do something like this that looks very high quality. It's just refreshing to see. And not only that, I recently heard that EA was taking some studios and just making them do stuff for Call of Duties where they can do a lot more better things. One particular one was Toys for Jack or Toys for, I just forgot the exact name. It was a very funny name of the studio that made the last Crash Bandicoot, and they now have to make Call of Duty, so it's kind of upsetting. So yeah, this kind of a studios that are a lot more tight but talented can do, I think, more unique things, at least until they have the creative freedom to do it. So I'm all up for that. Superman. What are you talking about? Superman. We're not talking about Superman. I don't know what you mean there. Okay, guys, so that's gonna be it for for this coverage of the gameplay of Necromunda Hired Gun. If you like to support me, guys, and yeah, guys, that is it pretty much. I have to go to sleep. So thank you very much for watching, and I'm gonna get used to once again to OBS and see how it is. uh, and let me see something else, if I missed something. Yeah, that yeah, I think that is it. But till next time, let me get your reviews, guys. Kisses and hugs, and have a great, the rest of the week. Bye, guys.